Alright, good day all. So moving on, good morning all. Moving on to Surah 57, Surah Al Hadeed, right? And the name of this is, the translation is iron, right? Iron, right? So what this means is for us and us in the Caribbean to heal, right? And move forward from the chains of slavery, right? Me and you, right? Moving forward from the chains of slavery. That is one, right? The desire to have people who do not want to pay what was due, right, due to slavery, right, to not have that hold you back from moving forward and progressing in your life through independence, right, through independence, right. Everybody will have their own consequences to bear, right. Nobody is here to bear the consequences of the world, right, or to die for anybody's sins and so on, right. So whatever consequences will be distributed throughout the world, right. And the point is, right, for us to not depend, right, mentally, emotionally, physically, striving to not depend, right, on anybody who we expected to pay a certain price, right, through the battles that have been fought throughout the years, right, to not to expect that from anybody anymore, right? Because we know the mindset of certain people, we've heard the mindset of certain people, right? And it's to not to expect or depend on anyone, right? Good. So one, whatever is in the heavens and earth exalts Allah, and He is the exalted, the wise, right? He is the force, it Allah, right? The force has dominion over heavens and earth, gives life and causes death, and is over all things competent, and is over all things generally, right? Allah is the first, right? The first, the last, the ascendant, and the ultimate, right? The ultimate reality, that is, right? The ultimate reality. He is of all things known, right? It is He who created the heavens and earth and established Himself above the throne, meaning above the throne of any of us, right? All of us who have fought battles and so on, right? He has established Himself. Allah has established Himself above me, you, and you, and you, and you, right? Above us all, right? He knows what penetrates the earth and what emerges from it, and what descends from heaven and ascends therein, right? And is with you wherever you are, right? Allah is of what you do, all seeing and knowing, right? And to Allah are returned all matters, right? So believe in Allah and spend out of that which He has made you successive inheritors, right? Question is, why do you not believe in Allah, especially when clear proof has come to you, right? Jesus has been sent down with clear evidence, right, that He may bring you out of the darkness into light. Allah is to you kind and merciful, right? Why do you not spend in the cause of Allah, while to Allah belongs the heritage of the heavens and earth, right? So for some of us, we have wishful thinking about all different kind of things, right? But there is a command of Allah which has come, will come, right? There's a command of Allah, right? And many of us engage in wishful thinking and so on. So what time is going to tell, right? Has the time not come for those who believe that their hearts should become highly submissive at the remembrance of Allah and what has come down as truth, right? So it's talking about making yourself humble in the face of Allah. Metaphorical face. Allah does not have a face. Know that Allah gives life to the earth after its lifelessness. Allah has made this clear to you, the signs that perhaps you may understand, right? Know that this life is but amusement and diversion, right? And adornment and boasting to one another and competition and increasing wealth and children, right? So this is generally what Allah is saying is the nature of the world itself, the nature of the world that we reside in, right? The world is but amusement, is nothing but amusement and diversion and adornment and boasting to one another with regard to competing in children, competing in wealth, whose children is better, how much more money I have than you, right? These kind of things. That's the nature of the world, right? No, and this is an important point, and it feels like this book was written for me, right? Allah can soften a heart after its hardness and guide one who has been previously led astray, right? And this is how I say that the book reconciles itself, right? Because at the beginning it's saying that whoever Allah leads astray, there is no guide. But when you progress and you have faith and you continue reading, you don't stop, right? You persist and you carry it through the end, you will get the answer that you are seeking, right? So do not despair over that which has eluded you, right? And not exult in pride over what has been given to you, right? Allah does not like everyone self-deluded and boastful, right? Allah is free of need and praiseworthy, right? Right, Allah has sent down messengers with clear evidences and sent down the scripture and the balance that people may maintain their affairs in justice, right? Right, so once you are seeking the approval, what do you mean approval of Allah? You mean seeking the face, metaphorically, seeking wisdom, seeking Allah, right? Seeking Allah itself, right? You will be an inheritor of that compassion and mercy, right? Allah will give you a double portion of His mercy and make you for you a light for which you will walk and forgive you, for Allah is most forgiving and merciful.